Orale vatos! Estoy Luke Radowski that we are Change here, live, and I guess in charge. Got the weird techno music. That's not 432 hertz. MF Doom 420 says nice intro, nice new intro. Well, I guess it's somewhat of an intro. There's a lot to get into today. Holy cow! Room Mike just donated one ice cream. Thank you so much, Room Mike, for donating that one ice cream. We got the little chat room in there, so you guys could see everything that's going on. Room Mike says, "Hey, Luke, how you doing?" Jade just gifted 2 ice creams. Thank you, Jade. I really appreciate that very much. Already getting theirs, already getting ice creams. Man, I appreciate you guys so much. There's so much to go over. Holy cow! Holy cow! You guys see what happened with Project Veritas just now? Their video exposing how Google was bad just got taken down by Google. Don't worry, BitChute, there's a backup. We're gonna watch the full video after some video game playing. We're gonna mix it up here. A little bit of video games. Talking to our teammates, telling them taxation's theft and all that other fun stuff. We're gonna mix it up. A little bit of video, a little bit of the other fun stuff that we're gonna get into today. Jade says, "Hey Luke, hey y'all." A little wavy hand. What language is he speaking? Orale vatos! ¿Qué pasó? Hey, how you guys doing? Hope you guys are having a good night. Just wanted to remind you guys that war is murder, taxation is theft, police are gangs, and politicians are criminals. Hope you guys are having a good night. Puta, ¿qué es puta? Yo no es puta. Looks like they hables español. So yeah, they don't speak as in English, but ¿Dónde vámonos? I'm gonna practico mi español. No, ¿por qué no bunker? Yo gusto bunker. ¿Qué? ¿Qué? Ay, Dios míos. MF Doom 420 says, "I shared it on Twitter after watching it." Yeah, so what happened is if you try to go watch, if you go try to watch the Project Veritas video right now, try to watch the Project Veritas video right now. Crap, someone's shooting at me. Where's this stuff?
Friend. ¿Pero qué está? ¿Dónde está? Oh, sí tengo un gordo. Ay, yo vengo por ahí, Gabriel. Está como el enemigo.
Close. Very close.
Ya no está el enemigo. Pero viene un montón de...
So far, we're doing good. All right. Hey, Naplo. Hey, we got a lot to talk about. Man, what is going on in the world is absolutely... What's happening in the world is absolutely crazy. The whole Project Veritas thing. Man, I don't know if you guys are seeing, but like this is major. This is pretty crazy. I got med pack. Hey, not low. Okay, I'm gonna wait till everyone gets in here. ¿Hables inglés? Oh, pendejo aquí, pendejo aquí. Uno pendejo aquí.
Dos pendejos ahí.
Ay, Dios mío, no bueno. No bueno. Ay, pendejo. I'm working on my Spanish. That wasn't good. Back into the chat. Back into the chat. I'm pretty good on my Spanish, as you can see. Been dealing with a bit of grief the last couple days. I've been watching a lot of streams and vids to keep my mind positive. Sorry to hear that, Room Mike. Funny Tim Pool and Dave Rubin are far right now. Who called them far right? I totally missed what happened. I was busy working. My hands are all dirty because I've been working my butt off. It's hables inglés. Did I say hables español? What do you think, Luke? What do you think, Luke? Will Trump pull another close call with Iran or actually pull the trigger next time? He's going to pull the trigger in the fall of 2019, most likely. That's my personal belief and opinion based off what I've been personally seeing. So, yeah, that's my take on it. I don't like this song. This song's lame. I'm going to keep changing the music on here. Let me know what you guys think of the music. Let me know if you guys want me to play some music. Did something happen with Tim Pool and Dave Rubin? I know they were mentioned by Google in the Project Veritas. We're going to play the whole Project Veritas video, by the way, which YouTube just took down. Yeah, that's the absolutely insane part of today. Sorry, double talking. My bad. It's fine. Oh. Pardon me. Did I say hables español instead of hables inglés? Well, you got grief, Rude Mike. What happened? What's going on, Rude Mike? What? This song's trash too. What was the Slavic Suka Blach mix? Hard bass, I think. I don't know. Hey guys, how you doing? Hope you guys are having a good night. Just wanted to remind you guys that war is murder, taxation is theft, police are gangs, and politicians are criminals. Hope you guys are having a good night.
Let's land here. Let's land here. Hold your breath if you have a respiratory system.
I don't think this is the mix I was looking for. We'll see. I think this might be the mix we were looking for. It might not be. Over here. Whoa, there's a lot of... this is it. Yeah, no thank you. I'd go for a backpack if I could get over there. Yeah, fool. Alright, this is the mix we were looking for. I'm gonna get to your message in just... This son of a gun took it. Hi, buddy. This is a good gun. Oh, that's this gun. Need this? Don't need this. Yeah, I could use some more energy. I'd rather not. I'll just bring my mood down. I'd rather not talk about it. Yeah, it's fine. You don't gotta talk about it. No pressure here. You don't gotta do anything you don't want to do, dude. You're a free, sovereign, independent being. Wow, doing really good. Am I the kill leader? Run. Ah! Oh, he knocked me down. Wow. Good job on that guy. That was a good game. So what's this all about, Google Takedown? Yeah, we're talking about Project Veritas. Their latest investigation was just taken down. I got 3 kills. I did well on that one. Project Veritas just right now had their video taken down exposing how Google was bad. And Google took down the video. That's huge. Let me talk about that in a little bit. Touch you. We're living in an insane world. I downloaded Skyway Z says I downloaded Brave and it's the best thing ever. I know, right? Sky SOE, Sally. How do you say your name? Sky SOE. Seriously, it is like the best browser out there. I don't even have to shill for it. I really enjoy using it. I do have an affiliate code, and I've been able to offset a lot of the losses from my independent media organization because of Google censorship, because of Brave. And it's a good freaking... It's an amazing freaking browser. So thank you, Sky SOE, for letting me know about your experiences with Brave. I had the same experience. I was like, what is this bull crap? I'm not downloading this crap. I need a new browser. I already got Chrome. I already got Mozilla. And I downloaded this one. I'm like, wait, this is so much better. Skyosi says Merc. So what's this all about? Room Mike, just to bring a little bit of positive conversation. Luke, how was your trip to Porkfest? It was insane, dude. It was utterly insane. My trip, the circumstances that I was surrounded upon. Sky Soul. Okay, exactly. Sky Soul. Porkfest, chill, fun. Just, you know, also some of the people involved there are a little questionable. But I got nothing negative to say about Porkfest. My personal circumstances were absolutely crazy though, going there. I'm not exaggerating, but like, literally I saved a life on my way up there. You telling me where to go? I don't like to be told where to go. We're going here. Hey guys, hope you guys are having a good night. Just before we land, I wanted to remind you guys that war is murder, taxation is theft, police are gangs, and politicians are criminals. Hope you guys are having a good night. Excuse me? Excuse me, sir? What'd you say? That's very French of you. Very rude. Oh no, my goodness gracious. I'm here with oh, I'm gassing her good. Yeah, she's getting gassed good. She's in here alone. Her health is, she's almost dead. She's almost dead. Yes, I knocked her down with my gas. Yes. Wait, there's another dude rescuing her, reviving now. Another dude reviving now with 2 dudes in here. 2 dudes in here. All right, now they revived her. And now she's knocking me out. Yeah. Well, it was good, guys. Just remember, war is murder, taxation is theft, police are gangs, and politicians are criminals. Have a good night, guys. Tough talker there. I don't care. I heard there were a lot of crypto folks this year. Yeah, of course. Huge crypto numbers. Cryptocurrency went all the way up to 11,000. I bet everyone's really happy about that. This is a whole like crypto-based platform, so that a lot of people are happy. I think your teammate let you die. Yeah, B1 under bus. I think they did too. They weren't too happy. They're like, what? Another human being's talking to me? Trying to converse with me and talk about something outside of what's okay to talk about and not okay to talk about? Shut up, dude. It's like idiocracy. You try to maintain an intelligent conversation.
Who you play as, Gimme?
Intelligent conversation. Right? Shut up, man.
Dumb question.
You talk about something on the TV. Shut up, man. Idiots. Absolute idiots. Hey, teammates. How you guys doing? Hope you guys are having a good night.
I just had a dude decide to steal all the ammo and then we died because I had no ammo.
Did you start punching?
Yeah, but when you got 3 people with guns shooting at you.
You never know in this game.
I asked the guy for one stack of shotgun ammo and he would not give it to me.
What a bum. You should have sabotaged them.
I mean, we died, so kind of.
Yeah. I had a guy in my last game tell me to shut up because I told him that taxation was theft and that war was murder. He didn't like that. Yeah. He must have liked war and taxation. He must have been a statist.
Sounds like.
Yeah, totally. I like random conversations. You know, I'm playing Apex Legends, playing with random people. It's more interesting that way.
Alright, well, we got all 3 with a mic. That's a good sign. Now in this skull town.
Yeah. I thought I was gonna make it, but.
The dragon's here too. You guys see the dragon?
Yep.
I thought season 2 was supposed to come out by now.
Second. I have the Mozambique so far. Just in case somebody. How much I have that.
Got a havoc underneath me.
Are we the only ones here? Can't be.
I think I haven't heard anything else.
Can you get on my ear, please? I'm gonna grab that potion. Yeah. Oh, you put off.
Somebody's TV is too loud. Sounds like an episode of Jerry Springer happening in the background there.
No kidding.
Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm a fucking fan of it. Well, I asked him to get the fuck out of my ear.
Should I keep the flat line or should I get the devotion?
I was supposed to have it for it. My bad.
It's a little echo chamber with your teammate. Yeah, I told him. He seemed to simmer down a little bit. How's the music? Do you guys like the Suka Black little mix that we have going on here? Definitely need a bigger. I can mute them. Do you guys want me to mute my other teammate? I can do that too if you guys want. Room mic. You got who's that again? What was that Carlito? No, not Carlito. What was his name? Ricardo, yeah. Oh, they let you climb up here now. Oh. Ricardo. Alright, where's my teammates at? took me down quickly.
Whatever. I made it almost fucking away from him.
Yeah, they got me. That was good. Bit hard to hear the music because of teammate's mic, but at least he seems nice. Well, that was... I just got your message now, so I'm gonna obviously change teammates like I do every time. No way these guys are gonna get our banner. The other team was good. I mean, out of nowhere, I didn't see the other people, and then they just surprised us on the left flank here. Yeah, a lot of people are responding. It's absolutely scary what's happening with freedom of speech with Google. Wow, yeah, they took down the video. I was with Tim Pool earlier today, and we were talking about everything that was happening and going on. And Tim's like, well, they're not really censoring me. At least Project Veritas is a backup.
Come on, we've got work to do.
Why is cancel student debt trending right now? Alright, back to Tupac's Discovery is #1 on that. Is it? Is Tupac's Discovery really #1 on D-Live? Like the Tupac's Discovery? Or are we talking about... Is Bitcoin going even high?
And says, hello.
No, the #1 streamer right now is Pygaz, right? No, it's Dabu. Okay, Dabu7 is the #1 streamer right now. And I'm watching his channel now. He has 218 people watching. Good on him. Wow, that's a lot of people. But he's obviously doing a full show. I'm here just being silly playing a video game. Bum. He took my package. Got a wingman? Ooh-wee. Oh no. Well. Okay. I'll keep it like this. I think that's fair. I think it's a nice loadout that I have right now. Let me read the chat room here and just... Ooh, you got so many good cards. I can put that on there. No, I'll just keep the loadout I have now. I'm happy with what I got now. What are people saying in the chat room? Tech giant companies are known to be selective, don't like having such info getting out. Yeah. I'm also surprised Project Veritas is able to get so much damning footage out. Luke, what do you think of the college plan from Bernie? Bernie Sanders is pushing for abolition of all student debt. That's why. I think we should be... longbow. I like the longbow a lot. Okay, I mean, the longbow is pretty much a shotgun. So... need the yellow one. Okay, where's my teammates? Teammates are right there. The Bernie plan, I mean, yeah, not honestly a big fan of Bernie. Not a big fan of lefty politics, to be honest with you. They mean well, and they do try to help other people, but they actually end up causing more damages because essentially what they're saying is that government is the problem, and their solution towards that is we need more government. And I'm like, wait, do you guys see what you guys doing? Do you guys not see what you guys are doing? Do you guys see how that could be a problem? Like, no, you racist. I'm like, well, I wasn't even talking about race. Like, I don't care. I'm like, okay. Well, that's not very nice, but that's literally politics with like Bernie Sanders. And it's pretty ridiculous. That's the current day modern political system. Ooh. Ooh, wingman. No wingman.
I must confess, it's what I long for.
Wait, where's the circle?
10 seconds. I suggest we do some research in this area.
The thing is that student debt is pretty much a bubble right now, which is why Bernie's cottage plan is probably going to end up being popular. Yeah, it is a bubble. A lot of irresponsible people decided to listen to authority figures. A lot of young people unwisely decided to listen to authority figures that led them down a path that was a scam. You look at look at what happened. What's going on with student debt? It's an utter scam. I already have that view. And like, who's at fault here? Is it the person who got scammed or the scammers? I think both. I think both people are responsible here. Darn it, I lost all my things. Any bear stabilizers? Alright. We got everything? Where are we going? At least with people, they have a lot of student debt. A lot of people have a tremendous amount of student debt. I keep meeting people all the time. And they're like, oh yeah, I'm $100,000. I'm like, why? Why would you ever do that to yourself? What? Mother trucker. Yeah, a lot of people have a lot of student debt. That doesn't mean I should be given handouts. What lessons does I teach to people? I believe the students were irresponsible here, and I believe definitely the banking institutions were extremely irresponsible here. I mean, they're pretty much crooks. They're bloodthirsty vultures. And the colleges, you got a college today, right? You look around. Pristine, immaculate, crazy, beautiful architecture, marble floors, flat screen TVs everywhere. The upper just pristine elegance of the establishment because they are making money hand over fist, robbing people of their futures, and playing in part of this freaking Ponzi scheme. It's a Ponzi scheme. He's gonna take this one. I think I'm gonna take Mirage. And I know a lot of people listen to Bernie and they're like, yeah, this is a great guy. He's gonna do everything for us. But like, this is gonna have a lot of severe ramifications, and I'm not with it. I don't like any other parties responsible here. We're talking about bubbles. Look at the U.S. economy. The U.S. economy is a bubble. The big monkey says, "Where's Burmis?" Didn't end well between me and him. I don't want to get into drama, but things haven't ended on a good note. I'll just say that. Alright, I'm the jump master. Hey guys, I'm the jump master, taking this role very seriously. Just wanted to remind you guys also before we land that, of course, war is murder, taxation is theft, police are gangs, and politicians are criminals. Agree with me verbally or we're not going to land. No, I'm joking. We're going to land right here. Oh, you guys left me? No, come on, let's go here. Hey, where'd you guys go? Oh, lordy. I'm all on my own. I was joking, guys. Don't leave me. You guys left me. Uh-oh. Got that fool. That's pretty good. I shot him. I shot one dude, guys. I got him. I shot him in the buttocks, took him down. What are you guys doing? Talk to me. Are you guys talking to me? Oh, room mic. Room mic. I didn't DM Jimmy Dore. I'm a buffoon. I'm such a buffoon. I totally forgot. I guess when I'm streaming, I'm just like not thinking. Hey, you guys are down already? Where are you guys at? Talk to me. Where are you guys? Are you guys in the cave? Where did you guys go? Oh, you guys are here. Alright. Oh man, you guys got. Alright, I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm sorry, room Mike. I'm so sorry. I totally forgot. I totally forgot to DM. Yeah! I don't want to leave a match. We gotta remind him to DM Jimmy at the end of the stream. I'm writing this down. DM Jimmy Dore. I shouted him out. I shouted him out today. He did a video where on his live stream he found out that one of the mainstream media puppets that was promoting war with Iran and trying to bait Donald Trump into war, because you know, why not just be a total apocalyptic psychopath? He found out that the war expert was actually a board member of Raytheon. Jimmy already had Ron Paul on. Having you on as well would be amazing. Yeah, definitely. I would fly out to LA for that. I gotta fly out to LA anyway. Got a bunch of work and stuff I gotta do there. You were bros. The big monkey says, "Where's Burmis?" What? You were bros? Yeah, man. I mean, things end. I don't want to get into the details of it because again, it's so stupid. Like, what? I don't understand. I've been holding my breath and holding my tongue. Jimmy already had Ant-Man 5435. You should expand on the Burmis issue. What's up? I do, but I want to do it in a way where it's done in a professional manner and not just something lackadaisical or something just lazy and something not thought out. Because it's an issue that should be addressed, but I don't think it's even worth addressing. I think our fight is so fragmented already. Our things that we try to get done, it's already so difficult, and it wouldn't serve any purpose. It doesn't really serve any purpose to do all that, in my opinion. If there is a purpose, I know everybody likes drama, and they're like, ooh, and I'm like, I reject to play into that. Okay, I'm the jump master. Hey guys, I'm the jump master. Hope you guys are having a good night. Just before we land, I wanted to remind you guys that war is murder, taxation is theft, police are gangs, and politicians are criminals. Hope you guys are having a good night.
Yeah, I'm having a good night, man.
Nice. Let's go to the bunker. I always enjoy going there.
Alright. Yeah, I'll fuck with you, bro.
Who's fighting for Coochie? What happened?
We are. Here we I need that purple shit. Oh, motherfucker!
I dropped a bunch of gas on him. Oh man, I got nothing. I got an arc star. Oh, I got shot too. Oh, he's right here. He's right here. I believe in you. I believe in you. 1v1.
Come on, Tete, heal me.
Alright, now the other teammate has to heal me. Oh, you looted? You looted his... Are they downstairs? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they got me. Sniped me.
Heal me.
Yeah, that's gonna be it for
Heal me.
just tell me it wasn't over that was one of many disagreements. See, like when I hire someone, I let them be who they are. Right? Very few people do that. Very few people hire someone, especially in media, and be like, hey, you disagree, that's okay. You get to express yourself, and I'm not gonna squash that. A lot of people want people to be molded into a particular agenda. I never did that with Jason, and of course he took full advantage of that. As you saw, he was me and him had full-on rage arguments, and I was never mad at him for arguing or disagreeing. I encouraged it because that's what we need to have a full discussion. Room Mike says at least it seems that Jason will be doing it on his own. He had a deadline interview on his YouTube channel, and he will be on the Tinfoil Hat podcast. What's the Tinfoil Hat podcast? What is that music in the background? I don't even know what the Tinfoil Hat podcast is. Did they fix the issue with the gas tanks being able to block the doors from opening? I hope not. I like that problem. Hey guys, someone's playing a really crappy rap music in the background. Hope you guys could shut that down. But before we do that, before we take off, I just wanted to remind you guys that war is murder, taxation is theft, police are gangs, and politicians are criminals. How you guys doing tonight? What's that crap music in the background?
Either listen to good music in the background or invest in a decent mic, bro. That shit's echoing and it sounds like hell.
But I can't even hear you because of the trash songs in the background.
No, I can't even.
Sounds like a special ed hobo is singing in the background or whistling.
Oh, really? Sounds like he was finished some kind of shit vampire movie. Not just the subtitles running through. Somehow the vampire turned to a rapper.
Tinfoil Hat is done by Sam Tripoli. He's a comedian. They talk about conspiracy topics on the podcast. Interesting. That's better.
I would have had my favorite gun, but shooting back in here. Oh, those fires fuck it.
Hostile spotted.
Whoa, took that guy out. That was bad. That was really bad. That was bad. Ant-Man5435 just donated 5 lemons. Unfortunately, he's stuck at 50,000 subscribers. Ask your teammate to drop some bars. Who's stuck at 50,000 subscribers? Foil hat.
You need one if you don't have it. Ultimate accelerant here.
Yeah, we're playing with random people, so they're always going to have their little audio issues. YouTube won't recommend conspiracy videos unless they're from corporate media outlets. Room Mike says facts. Big Monkey Tripoli. Huh. Sam Tripoli sounds familiar. Why does Sam Tripoli, why does the name sound so familiar? He follows me on Twitter. He also has 50,000 people following him on Twitter. Trip Solid Bounty said Sam Tripoli's a douchebag. I don't know anything about. Hey Luke, you bought any Bitcoin? The Big Monkey asks. Trip Solid Bounty, why do you think Sam Tripoli is a douchebag? I don't know anything about him. He could be a douchebag. Wouldn't surprise me in this modern day and age. I think after this game we're going to be playing the Project Veritas video, guys. I haven't seen it yet. Thank you guys for empowering me with the ability to land us wherever I want to go. As we land, I wanted to remind you guys that war is murder, taxation is theft, police are gangs, and politicians are criminals. Hope you guys are having a good night.
I don't know what you just said.
I said war is murder. And taxation is theft, police are gangs, and politicians are criminals. I barely heard that response.
You were right. You're basically right.
Oh, thank you.
I was gonna grab the ultimate.
Wait, hold on. I'm still not hearing you correctly.
I just grabbed the ultimate accelerator. Yeah. Bro, will you?
I really like these little mixes that I'm listening to right now. I don't know if you're guys able to hear some of the music or some of the audio, but I am so far really enjoying the music mix we got in today. We're gonna be playing the Project Veritas video here in a little bit. I still have not watched it, so we're all gonna be watching it together. I am super interested in it, mainly because YouTube just took down the video. Like YouTube just right now. People say B1 Underbus says save Jontron. Why save Jontron? Brew Mike, thank you for the 1 lemon. What happened to Jontron? B1 Underbus. Save Voltron. Sam had on Jimmy Dore, Eddie Bravo, Abby Martin on his show, and Tripoli was on Rogan a few years ago. Any opinions on the crypto market? Sotis just followed. Thank you so much, Sotis. The Elusive Man just donated 1 lemon. Any opinions on the crypto market? Always invest what you're willing to lose. It's a wild west out there. You could easily lose your money with just messing up one word. The space is rife to make potential mistakes in. A lot of scammers in the industry too. People need to understand the whole crypto market. Like, it's a way to make yourself incredibly rich or make yourself go flat broke. What is going to be decided? Pretty much out of your hands. You never know. I mean, some people say they do know, but it's not that easy to be in the crypto market. I know a lot of people in the market who get incredibly stressed out and freak out, especially the traders that I know. It's because it's a very stressful job. Like, look at the gains and losses that happen in that market, and you can see a lot of individuals having panic attacks and anxiety. So it's not for everyone, and I always recommend Invest whatever you're willing to lose. Always. I always recommended at least 10 to 15% of your money should be in some kind of alt to the dollar. And you know, that's my own personal opinion. I'm not a wealth manager or advisor. Alright, I'm gonna try to save my teammate here. Wherever he is. Klep Toast. I like that. I like the name Klep Toast. Just follow, thank you. Uh-oh, my teammate got shot. Where are they? Come on, there we go. I'm not rushing. How did that one find me? My teammate's gone. Are they trying to bait me in here? Yeah. Let's see how this goes. Invest 10% of your income in superior Russian rubles. Look, that's not what I said. Nah. The big money says Jeff Burke was spot on. How much are you willing to lose on Libra? I'm not going to invest in Libra. On just an ethical note. I don't think people... I don't think people should be investing. One down. Now time to nade them. Let's see if I can take out the rest of them. It's me versus 3 of them. Crap. They're probably healing up too. This is a losing game. My comment is ironic because they're doing fine with it. Got one. Oh, I'm being third party. Lambo! Is there a Lambo? Oh, you're talking about the investment in cryptos and stuff. Alright, I'm gonna stop playing this stuff. Get into the main topic of today's video, and that of course is everything that was just unfolding with, of course, Project Veritas in their latest video that they just released on YouTube, their expose on Google that Google just took down. Reading some of the comments, the big money said again, Jeff Berwick is spot on. We were talking about crypto a little bit in there. B1 Underbus talking about investment in Libra. Don't invest in Libra. Consciously and morally wise, I don't think that's smart in regards to crypto. There are a lot of people that are questioning Lino. Yeah, every cryptocurrency should be questioned. Trip Solid Bounty said most altcoins will be a scam in the long term. Lots of shady people behind the scenes. Yep, a lot of people behind the scenes. I didn't know that the guy between one of the major bigger kind of exchanges that lost a lot of people a lot of money, is also one of the main people behind Ripple. Klepto Toast, invite that. Low. Anyone remember Big Connect, best crypto ever? Nope, Big Connect was not the best crypto ever. Okay, let's get into. Let's try to keep the chat room in there. Okay, so we got the chat room going in here, so I can still talk to you guys, and then we'll have everything else here. So I remember going on, not this, specifically going on YouTube and be like, I want to watch. I specifically really want to watch the Project Veritas video, and I clicked on the link. It's like, let me watch the Project Veritas video. Hold on, let me make sure the chat room. And then this popped up, and I'm like, what in the hell? This is bull crap. I wanted to watch it, and I'm like, no way YouTube went as far as to literally take down the video. And they actually did. They actually took down the expose by Project Veritas. This is going to have huge ramifications. People are talking about crypto in the chat room, so it still hasn't caught up. There's still a delay, guys, so I hope you guys understand that as well. But James O'Keefe tweeted, by the way, I know James for full disclosure. I spent time with him working before together, and I have worked with him together, and people need to understand that as well. We both got tear gassed in Greece a couple years ago. People are saying change Steam title. No, the Steam title is pretty good. Steam title says we're going to be talking about specifically Google's takedown, because Google took down this video, took down this investigation. And James O'Keefe did automatically just tweet the BitChute link to the original video. Already has 21,000 views. James O'Keefe. The video already had 50,000 likes and a million views on YouTube. And now it goes all the way back there. Outofworks, one Ninja Genie. Wow, thank you so much for that, Ninja Genie. Outofworks, I really appreciate that. We also got one lemon, one ice cream, one diamond, one Ninja Genie. Wow, Outofworks, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for that. Room Mike is doing the little. It looks like Pepe the Frog. It became a psychedelic sticker, but regardless of that, this is a huge blow up, because obviously look at the numbers. They're already very different when they were on YouTube. On YouTube, again, I just refreshed this video on BitChute. On YouTube, close to 1 million views on YouTube. 1 million views on BitChute, and this has been up already for a while. It's been published on 12 noon UTC time on June 24th, and it only has 21,000 views. But I haven't seen this video yet. It is the Project Veritas video. I will send the link into, of course, the description here. But I also want to watch this video. I haven't watched this video yet, and I definitely really want to watch it to get a better understanding of it. And I think it'll be good to share that with you guys. If you watched it, I apologize in advance. BitChute doesn't have volume control? You gotta be kidding me. Wait, is the audio even working? See, this is the problem with alternatives. They're not easy to build. There's sometimes problems with them. You know, a random person who goes on BitChute and there's no audio thinks that something is wrong, and they just leave. Okay, the audio on my computer works. I'm opening up my volume settings now. I had this problem before. Maybe it is my browser. So hold on 1 second. I'm gonna replace the browser. Alright, we're back, live and in charge. Hopefully, yeah, okay, this audio does work. All right, let's watch this video and I'll give you my feedback on it.
The reason why I decided to come to Project Veritas is because people need to know what's actually going on with Google. There's this facade about what they're doing, but what they're actually doing, what the employees are actually seeing inside the company is different.
But the reason we launched our AI principles because people were not putting that line in the sand, and they were not saying what is fair and what's equitable. So we're like, well, we are a big company, we're going to say it.
People who voted for the current president do not agree with our definition of fairness.
They're not objective piece. They're not an objective source of information.
But then there are teams which are called ML fairness.
ML fairness, the teams?
Fairness, like,
yeah.
You know, you need to be fair.
And we're also training our algorithms, like if 2016 happened again, would the outcome be different?
They are.
Wow. I mean, that's direct election meddling. B100 said, audio only works on Chrome. The irony. I know. I'm using Brave AutoWorks. I'm using Brave throughout my entire browsing. But with BitChute, audio only works on Chrome and other ones. So we're going to keep playing the video and responding to your comments. But this is pure election meddling. This is everything that Google, this is connected to the Eric Schmidt confrontation I did recently at Bilderberg, which I'm going to play as well. Because that Bilderberg confrontation really highlights a lot of important issues. Because Google, again, was testing and decrying election meddling by the Russians, which was all fake news. We called it out here at We Are Change as fake news. We were attacked. We were put on lists. We were called the Russian propaganda for not believing in the fake news narrative. And now, the real collusion is people who don't like Trump's politics, and I don't like Trump's politics, but using their power to now have a plan to prevent that from happening again, prevent Donald Trump from happening again. And Google has the authority to do that. Google has the power to do that. Let's keep it playing here.
A highly biased political machine that is bent on never letting somebody like Donald Trump come to power again.
2020 is certainly on top of now my old organization, Trust and Safety, is top of mind. They've been working on it since 2016.
Wow. Working on it since 2016, quote, Trust and Safety. Again, we've seen these narratives being pushed so many times, like, hey, this is Google's Trust and Safety. This is YouTube's own, censorship boards saying, hey, we don't like this because it's not what we want to be out there. This is not the agenda that we want to promote. Crypto Queen just donated one ice cream. Thank you so much, Crypto Queen. We're going to keep playing it from here.
To make sure we're ready for 2020.
This is a Goliath-eyed butt of David trying to say that the emperor has no clothes.
He got called in front of Congress multiple times. They can pressure us, but we're not changing.
Being a small little ant that can be crushed, and I'm aware of that. But this is something that is bigger than me. This is something that needs to be said to the American public.
Elizabeth Warren is saying that we should break up Google. And I love her, but she's very misguided. That will not make it better, it'll make it worse. Because now all these smaller companies who don't have the same resources that we do will be charged with preventing the next Trump situation. It's like a small company cannot do. And it's like...
Wow. Holy cow. This is one of the top people at Google just saying, we can't break up Google because we need to prevent Trump from happening again. Wow. That's major.
Earlier this year, a Facebook insider exposed deboosting of conservatives on Facebook. That insider inspired someone at Pinterest to come to Project Veritas with his story. Last week, we released a report from the Pinterest insider Eric Cochran detailing censorship of pro-life and Christian content.
A video which, by the way, YouTube took down and took down other independent reporters from even talking about it because of fake privacy concerns that was put out by Google that took down a bunch of people's videos talking about this very specific issue. And now Google has taken down this particular video that you're watching right now.
The tech companies
can't fight us all.
Today, we bring you a Google insider, a brave man who came forward and brought us a story that will scare you.
I think sunlight is the best disinfectant, and people need to start asking questions.
A couple weeks before the Google insider came forward, Project Veritas secretly recorded with Jen Janai, a Google executive. Janai talks about making sure when people search for things through machine learning algorithms, Google's political agenda is always present.
We all got screwed over in 2016. Again, it wasn't just us, it was like the people got screwed over, the news media got screwed over, like everybody got screwed over, so now we're rapidly getting...
How did Donald Trump winning against all odds, against the mainstream media saying he was going to lose, against Google being against him, how is that screwing you over? Like, that's sick, demented mindset right here.
Like, what happened there? How do we prevent it from happening again?
Right after Donald Trump won the election in 2016, the company did a complete 180 in what they thought was important. Before, they thought self-expression and giving everyone a voice was important, but now they're like, hey, there's a lot of hate, and because of there's a lot of hate, misogyny, and racism, that's the reason why Donald Trump got elected. And so we need to fix that.
Major corporations don't give a damn about hate, misogyny, and racism. They don't. They never did. They care about making money. That's why they're major corporations. That's why they're major entities on the world market and have many times not done the morally right thing in order to make a buck, in order to make a profit. This is why multinational corporations are as powerful as they are, because they're very cutthroat. And to have them pretend that they care about social justice warriors, race, and multiculturalism, and diversity, and all this other racism and bigotry and misogyny, it's bullcrap. They're doing it because they want to sell you crap. That's exactly what's happening here. My personal belief here.
We need to start policing our users because we don't like to have an outcome like that. We don't want to have an outcome like that to happen again.
Yeah, let's talk a little about that. Tell me more about what you observed at these meetings right after Trump was elected. Who said it? What was said exactly?
So the things that changed was that the TJFs, they started talking about the need to combat hate and racism online, and also at YouTube they had the same talks by the CEO Susan, and they talked about combating that and getting rid of unfairness. And so slowly they started introducing the concept of machine learning fairness.
Jen Janai is the head of responsible innovation at Google Global Affairs. She determines policy and ethics for machine learning, or artificial intelligence. What we've learned is that AI is increasingly what Google Search is all about.
Yeah, artificial intelligence is pretty much what decides if your video's banned, if your video's promoted. It decides your ranking in the algorithm. It decides who performs well and who doesn't perform well on YouTube, on the Google search results. And this is an important distinction that a lot of people need to understand. GeoSep just donated 2 ice creams and 1 lemon. Thank you so much, GeoSep. I really appreciate that. Let's keep on moving on with the video.
But the reason we launched our AI principles is because people were not putting that line in the sand, and they were not saying what is fair and what's equitable. So we're like, well, we are a big company, we're going to say it. Where my definition of fairness and bias specifically talks about historically marginalized communities, and that's who I care about. Communities who are in power and have traditionally been in power are not who I'm solving fairness for.
Again, just social justice warrior, libtard insanity. Sorry, guys, but this is absolutely, it's who's in power, who's not in power. What are, how do you say that to multi-millionaires who are from, again, it's absolutely insane what these, even just combating some of these insane talking points. I feel like I'm losing IQ points, to be honest with you.
Our definition of fairness is one of those things that we thought would be obvious and everybody would agree to, and it wasn't. There are...
Yes, Jen, that's because people are not your slaves. People are independent, free-thinking individuals, and they have a right to disagree with you. They have a right to like somebody that you don't like. This is why our electorate voted in Donald Trump, which you saw it as not fair, and you had a responsibility, and you had a lot of power, and you clearly abused it. And again, I am not a Trump supporter. I've criticized him heavily. I criticized him today because he needs to get criticized on the specific issues that the mainstream media won't even bring up. There's a lot of things to be very critical of Donald Trump, which I am on my YouTube channel. And these people are not doing anyone a service. They're only making Donald Trump more popular.
The same people who voted for the current president do not agree with our definition of fairness.
Fairness is a dog whistle. It does not mean what you think that it means, and you have to apply doublethink in order to understand what they're really saying. And what they're really saying about fairness is that they have to manipulate their search results so that it gives them their political agenda that they want. And so they have to rebias their algorithms so that they can get their agenda across. You know, to unpack everything that she's saying that she wants the algorithm to be fair to a hand-picked representative of that community means that what she's trying to do is she's trying to sell you a product that is not objectionable. What she's trying to do is she's trying to sell a product that's not objective, that doesn't represent the will of its users, but instead represents the will of a group of people making decisions behind the shadows.
So what did you find inside Google that was related to this idea of fairness?
What I found at Google related to fairness was a machine learning algorithm called ML Fairness, ML standing for machine learning. And fairness meaning whatever it is that they want to define as fair. You could actually think of fairness as unfair because it's taking as input the clicks that people are making and then figuring out which signals are being generated from those clicks and which signals it wants to amplify and then also dampen.
So I have Google.com up in front of me, and I'm going to try to put this AI machine learning thing to the test. I'm going to type in the following words: men can. And I see men can have babies, men can get pregnant, men can have periods, men can cook. Do most people search for that stuff, or what is the company doing internally?
You know, people aren't searching for this. This is literally coming from source of truth databases that they've selected represent the truth and that they are pulling this information from.
And let me try it again with...
I don't give a damn if men can have babies. What do you mean? Men can have periods? What kind of illogical, backwards, unscientific mindset is that? Clearly pushing the bigger LGBTQ, LG543, R2D2 agenda that has been pushed on by Hollywood, the corporate world, and also many local governments all throughout the United States who are pandering on this issue because it works towards their greater benefit and not to the benefit of everyone else. And of course, they're not only being patronizing, but being extremely exploitative of people's own private, personal decisions that they make in the bedroom. Again, this is another conclusion people need to come to and understand here. You're not special because you insert things into yourself or into somebody else in a way that you want or choose. You're not special because of that. That should be something that you keep to yourself. I don't care how or what you do in the privacy of your bedroom. Go all out. Go put in or take in whatever you want. I don't give a damn. But to push that onto other individuals, it's really doing the opposite of what it should. And it's not just being open. It's being very closed-minded, saying, this is it, accept it. And I'm like, hey, sometimes, you know, just like religion, I don't feel like talking about this. And I think a lot of our larger discourse when it comes to sex should be treated like religion. Hey, it's nice that you like to sometimes practice religion. like you like to practice sex, but stop forcing it onto other people. Then it becomes nasty. Just like, you know, treat you know, there's a saying, treat your religion like your penis. Nice to have one, but don't go in public wiggling it out at everyone and trying to put it in everyone's face and shove it down everyone's throat. Treat your religion like your penis. Treat your sexuality like your penis as well, and be a responsible human being in this world, and stop trying to shove it all down people's throats. That's literally what's happening sometimes at people. We got Jesse 123 just donated $1 diamond. Thank you so much. B1 Underbrush brought up the fact that Donald Trump won the electoral college vote and not the popular vote. Yes, you are right. B1 Underbrush, he definitely did, with the larger discussions that are happening here. Now, reading some of the comments. But again, this is just my own personal point of view. And because of that, people are being targeted for saying less than what I just said. Let's keep playing the video. And again, I don't care. Like when I type in men can, I mean, masculinity has also been destroyed internally as well, mainly from men being just punks, men being idiots by and large, and allowing a lot of the bull crap to happen that's happening right now. And of course, a lot of bigger societal norms right now pushing the demasculinization, and they're trying to say masculinity is toxic. It's not. It's something that could be great and works very cohesively and very beautifully with a very strong feminine energy. Very strong masculine and very strong feminine energy work very well together. And if you're a man and you want to have feminine energy, if you're a woman and you want to have masculine energy, do whatever the hell you want. But stop trying to create more chaos and so more divisions in our society, because as you could look around in our daily way of life. I see it in Brooklyn. It's very prominent here in Brooklyn. Brooklyn's like it's like the gaping hole of Twitter opened up and just started oozing out into the streets. And proverbially, if that would happen, it would happen in Brooklyn. Sorry, let's keep going.
Let's try this with women can. I see women can vote, women can do it, women can do anything, women can be drafted.
Yes.
That seems a little interesting.
So all these examples are part of the social justice narrative, right? And so the sources of truth that ML Fairness is selecting from to amplify are saying these keywords. And so because that source of truth has been vandalized, the output of the algorithm is also reflecting that vandalism.
Project Veritas also received a trove of confidential documents from within Google. This document is about algorithmic unfairness. It reads, quote, "For example, imagine that a Google image query for CEOs shows predominantly men. Even if it were a factually accurate representation of the world, it would be algorithmic unfairness," unquote. Gaurav Gite, a Google software engineer, independently verified the thesis of this document.
But then there are teams which are called ML Fairness.
ML Fairness, it seems.
Fairness, like,
Yeah.
you know, you need to be fair.
Yeah.
So they're trying to modify the model such that even if the data for a female CEO is
It's low.
No, yeah, it's low.
It kind of balances out.
It still balances out.
Now, this is a confidential document, correct?
Yes.
This is not a document that Google has come out and admitted that this is their process.
That's correct.
And in this document, it says, I'm going to read from it.
In fact, if you brought this up without the document, they would say that this is a conspiracy theory.
Wow. So then they wouldn't admit this publicly.
They would never admit this publicly.
And there's
in this document, it says,
understand,
in some cases, it may be a...
There's been similar actions by YouTube and Google where they just ultimately denied it. Look at the case of one of the internal memos being leaked with the one individual who was fired for bringing up things that were actually true, were actually based on merit, were actually based on something that could have made a positive impact. People and individuals who speak up at Google are just thrown to the wolves. And of course, a lot of the wrongdoing by Google is denied because, again, they're protecting their interests. They're protecting their money. Reading some of the comments here. No one told them that life isn't fair. Yeah. Look at nature. incredibly unfair sometimes. You look at our way of life. You look at situations and circumstances that random people are put in. It is incredibly unfair for you to think that you're going to have God authority over human civilization and somehow make things fair. My goodness, the delusion of grandeur just goes into a greater contemporary understanding that we need to see here as just insanity. It's crazy to think that you can make the world a fair place. It's not fair. And to think that you have the sole responsibility to make it fair. I mean, these people are probably well-meaning, but they don't understand how disastrous those kind of actions and those kind of justifications could turn out to be, and how they could create the opposite effect of what they're trying to do, which is important to understand here.
Appropriate to take no action if the system accurately affects current reality, while in other cases, it may be desirable to consider how we might help society reach a more fair and equitable state via product intervention. What do they mean by that?
So what they want to do is they want to act as gatekeepers between the user and the content that they're trying to access. And so they're going to come in, they're going to filter the content, and they're going to say, actually, we don't want to give the user access to that information because it's going to create an outcome that's undesirable to us.
So this was an internal-only Google document, which says the goal is to establish, quote, a single point of truth for definition of news across Google products, unquote. What does this mean?
When they mean single point of truth, what they mean is alignment with the narrative. And so the narrative is manufactured by establishment players. And what they're looking to do is they're looking to boost authoritative content.
Accusations on around the fairness is that we're unfair to conservatives because we are choosing what we define as credible news sources, and those news sources don't necessarily overlap with conservative sources, and so we're getting accusations of fair from one side.
Well, yeah. You're picking one side
Google
and promoting
have
one
an
side.
editorial agenda? Does the company make news decisions? Is that what I'm seeing in this document?
Yes. This is describing what's happening with Google News.
Would Google have a problem if people saw this document?
Yeah, I think so.
Why wouldn't Google want people to see this document?
The reason why is because right here, in some of these boxes, they're applying editorial, their editorial agenda onto the news sources. And if you were to expand that, you would see that there's machine learning fairness within these algorithmic checks. And they state right here that it's for crawlability and extractability, but in reality, does it fall in line with their agenda? And if it does, it pops to the top, and if it doesn't, then it gets buried.
Other internal documents expose Google's hopes for ML fairness. Training data are collected and classified. Algorithms are programmed. Media are filtered, ranked, aggregated, and generated. People, like us, are programmed. Sounds like social engineering, not search querying. Google's power has become a political issue, with politicians on both sides of the aisle debating whether antitrust legislation or other regulations and controls are in order.
We got called in front of Congress multiple times, and we've not shown up because we were like, we just know they're going to just attack us. Like, we're not going to change our response, we're not going to change our mind. There's no point in just sitting there being attacked for something that we know we're not going to change. Like, they can pressure us, but we're not changing. But we also have to be aware of what they're doing and what they're accusing us of. Like I said, like, they could just, like Elizabeth Warren even, I love her, but she's also saying, like, you just have to break up Google and that will solve everything.
You have to what?
Elizabeth Warren is saying that we should break up Google. And, like, I love her, but she's very misguided. Like, that will not make it better, it'll make it worse, because now all these smaller companies who don't have the same resources that we do will be charged with preventing the next Trump situation.
of course, having a big monopoly, huge, mega national corporation helping you, deciding what is fair, deciding how you live your life, deciding what you can and cannot hear, deciding what people get to see and not see. Yes, how dare you, Elizabeth Warren, to question the huge mega gods that are Google. Wow. I don't agree with Elizabeth Warren, especially the whole scandal with her acting like a Native American, scamming people for special privileges. I definitely disagree with her on that. But when it comes to her policy on Google, this is something I actually agree upon, and I agree there's some merit to actually think about and talk about. And looking at this video, this only gives ample evidence of that.
It's like a small company,
and it's like the White House won't play a role in making things more fair, so people are holding us accountable to fill in the gap of what should be.
Right now, there's a lot of chatter in Washington, D.C., antitrust discussions and legislation being mentioned about breaking up Google. How do your bosses or the people that you work with inside of Google feel about that?
For the most part, they're ignoring it. To them, it's not even happening. They don't see it as a real threat because it's something that's already happened before and passed. She just said what Google's really thinking, and they won't say in public. But she just said, you know, what a lot of us see and know to be true. And you guys just got her, and she just said the truth. They're not an objective piece. They're not an objective source of information. They are a highly biased political machine that is bent on never letting somebody like Donald Trump come to power again.
2020 is certainly on top of now my old organization, Trust and Safety, top of mind. They've been working on it since 2016 to make sure we're ready for 2020. So training our algorithms, like if 2016 happened again, would the outcome be different?
It's unclear what Janai is exactly referring to, but Google's political agenda is undeniable. What are some other things I can type here?
Hillary Clinton's emails are, it doesn't even give you a result.
Google is suggesting that people do not search for this term. Is that correct?
That's what they're saying. It's not even worth returning any results.
But people do search for this.
Absolutely, and you can tell that because you can cross-reference some of their other services that prove that people are. If you want to get an example, go to trends.google.com.
Okay, I'll do that right now. Trends.google.com. And shall I?
Hillary Clinton's emails, yes. Okay, and set it to the last 5 years.
Their transitions are weird, but I'm happy they're doing this in such a way where a simple person could understand.
Seems like we had a spike in October of 2016. It says 100. I guess is that 100?
It's all relative. So in order to get an idea of the relative importance of this, you're going to want to compare it against another search term.
Let's type in Donald Trump's emails. Okay. Show me what I'm looking at here.
So what we see right here is relative to the search term of Hillary Clinton's emails, Donald Trump's emails has no search traffic.
No search traffic. Now let's go back to google.com and search for Donald Trump's emails, and it should show us no autocomplete because according to Google, no one searches for it compared to Hillary Clinton's emails. But it does. It gives us a whole bunch of different examples for autocomplete. So fewer people search for this and it autocompletes, and everyone searches for Hillary Clinton's email and it doesn't.
That's right.
What's the explanation?
Well, according to them, Hillary Clinton's emails is a conspiracy theory and it's unfair to return results based on her emails. And so through their program of ML fairness, they've deleted the autocomplete off the internet like it didn't even exist.
How did they do that? Was it manually? Was it a human being? Was it a machine? AI?
Well, the way that it works is that they're training the AI now with with a bunch of humans that you can consider them social justice warriors or whatever you want to label them, but they are feeding the information and training the AI so that it will return results like this. And when they aren't able to train it, there's actually someone that will go through and manually delete certain keyword terms or put it as a blacklist. There's a lot of people filing bugs internally against Google, against these invalid results, and they ignore them because they've got no interest in fixing things that go against their social justice narrative or reduce what they consider to be fair.
Google is protected by Section 230 of the Communications Decency Act. It says, quote, "No provider or user of an interactive computer service shall be treated as the publisher or speaker of any information provided by another information content provider," unquote. Meaning, Google is not liable for any content on their platform. Some people think a solution is this Section 230 and taking it away.
I mean, they've violated not only the letter of the law, but the spirit of the law. Section 230 says that in order for them to be a platform, they can't censor the content that they have. And instead, they've decided to act as a publisher, making them responsible for everything that they put on.
Yeah, that's an important point I actually started talking about in my videos because YouTube is playing a very fine line here. They're either a publisher or they're a public communications outlet. If you're a public communications outlet, you can't censor individuals, just like phone companies can't censor who can and cannot use the phone. If you're a publisher, you can censor people, but at the same time, you're not a huge public utility, and you need to be held responsible for everything that's published on your platform, including criminal things that people do publish. And you would be held responsible if someone published something that would hurt somebody else. As a publisher, you are responsible for that, and that would be a huge liability for Google, for Facebook, for Twitter. So they're playing this like middle ground, like, hey, I'm a publisher, I'm a public communications whenever it's convenient, but they can't be both, and they can't legally continue this activity. And anyone who thinks they can is an absolute asshat. Sorry, continuing on. Thank you for the subscribing. Coffee Shocked Part 2.
And they're still masquerading as a platform even though they're acting as a publisher.
It doesn't stop with Google search. Our insider says political biases are censoring voices on YouTube, owned by Google as well. He says the YouTube rollout discussion was at a rather bizarre location.
They didn't have it. It was a special occasion that happened in May, and they invited us all to the Masonic Temple to talk about the future of the company for YouTube, and they described that they were going to have more content filtering. And right after that happened, a lot of the content creators started to get demonetized, and their videos started to get deranked. I'm talking about Dave Rubin, talking about Carpe Diem, talking about Tim Pool.
Now this is an important aspect here. I could see Dave Rubin's kind of reach, kind of limit, but I was just with Tim Pool, and he's like, my reach is better than ever. I'm being recommended more than ever. So this doesn't really work with the actual numbers that Tim's pulling in. Tim made a video about this. He released it on his channel today. I think it was like a 30-minute video. So this doesn't make sense here, to be completely honest.
And a lot of the other content creators that are within the YouTube ecosystem just saw their view counts just go through the floor.
What did YouTube do to make their view counts go down?
So Google is targeting what they consider to be right-wing news commentators. So that includes Tim Pool, Dave Rubin, Stephen Crowder, and a host of other right-wing people that they are coming in, they're deciding that they don't want these opinions to have a wide appeal. And so they're coming in and...
Stephen Crowder, his numbers are up dramatically as well. He also just deleted a bunch of his videos to get remonetized. By the way, I think he lost 60 million views in one day, where literally he took down so much of his videos. It's a shame to see people censor themselves and delete 60 million views, delete content. You know, that was maybe a little spicy, maybe a little edgy, to make money off of, and with Google here. But you look at Crowder, you look at Tim Pool, you look at their numbers. So this doesn't add up here. But other creators have been severely hit, whether by their lack of hard work, whether of finagling. There is finagling. I think it's clear there is a lot of bias going on. To what extent and exactly how, I think that's questionable. But there is gerrymandering happening here, to say the least.
They're putting their thumb down, and they're deciding which content the users are allowed to see. The way that Google's able to target people is that they take videos and then they do a transliteration through using artificial intelligence. And they look at the translated text of what those people are saying, and then they assign certain categories to them, like right-winger or news talk, and then they're able to take those and apply their algorithmic rebiasing unfairness algorithms to them so that their content is suppressed across the platform.
Specifically, the insider verified that PragerU, the conservative educational YouTube channel, and talk show host Dave Rubin's videos received heightened analysis in the artificial intelligence program Viacom. Viacom polices YouTube distribution, singling Prager and Rubin out as right-wing and news talk.
So they're playing.
Yeah, you look at Prager and you look at Rubin, their numbers. Shoot. Crowder, Pool. Shoot. That's an important distinction that people need to make up here. I need to see and understand here.
Narrative control.
What's scary about this to you?
What's scary is that Google's deciding what's important and what's not important. They are going through and they're effectively deleting conversations from the national narrative. It reminds me of a book called 1984, and that should have been a warning. 1984 should not be a user manual on how to run society. And Google's falling directly into that trap, where they're deciding what gets read, what gets consumed, what people are able to click on, what appears. It reminds me a lot of fascism. It's not just about burning books. When videos get pulled off of a platform, that's also a form of censorship. I've been living this for, years. And so, it's like, yeah, that's what it is. And for other people, it's shocking. But for me, it's like, this is why I'm coming forward. Because it is shocking. People have no idea that it's happening. And they still think that Google is an objective source of information, and it's not.
Are you afraid?
I am afraid. I was more afraid, but I had a lot of difficulty with the concept of, my life ending because of this. But I imagined what the other world would look like, and it's not a place that I'd want to live in.
What do you think is going to happen next for you?
Hopefully I get away with it and nothing bad happens, but bad things can happen. I mean, this is a behemoth, this is a Goliath, I'm but a David, trying to say that the emperor has no clothes. And being a small little ant, I can be crushed, and I'm aware of that. But this is something that is bigger than me. This is something that needs to be said to the American public.
This year, insiders approached Project Veritas and told their stories, exposing the giants in Silicon Valley. Thanks to the bravery and courage these insiders are showing, big tech is being held accountable. This is a watershed moment. It's not the New York Times or CBS News doing the work. It's individual citizens, anonymous heroes who put their careers on the line, and they've struck a nerve and found their voice at Project Veritas. People always ask me, what can I do? you can follow the lead of Eric Cochran and the Google Insider. You too can be brave, wear a camera, and contact us securely at projectveritas.com/brave.
Wow. Good video. Great investigation by Project
this is
Veritas. Really, 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 really important. Definitely gonna. What was the? All right, I'm not gonna do that here. Let me see how my channel's doing on here, because we're also on BitChute, and we also. There we are. All right. Automatically upload all of our videos on there as soon as they come out. They're doing pretty well. A couple hundred views. 800, 400, a couple videos. Got a couple thousand on here. But I'm really happy how this just automatically just transfer over. So this is the video I did today.
Right now, all around the world,
if you guys have time and want to see it, I will put it into the description. No, sorry, the comment section of this video, so you guys can see that. But so far, yeah, we got a little. We could get tipped or pledged. Nice. We're also going to be doing more work on mines, but I think this is just a big reminder. Like, hey, we need alternatives more than ever. We need to be wise more than ever. We need to be intelligent more than ever. That our time on establishment social media tech websites is limited. This could end at any moment and any time, and it all matters at the snap of a finger. Like Thanos. Like literally. Google's Thanos. Google is Thanos. That's what a lot of people need to understand when looking at the sheer power and influence of this huge, dangerous beast that is Google. And again, those admissions, what was said by the executive, wow. That document, you know, obviously talks about editorializing a lot of the content. Yeah. Typo in video title, it's Iran, not Elran. Well, I put Elran so YouTube doesn't hurt it. That's why I put Elran instead of Iran in there. And sometimes that works. I think that might work. And actually kept the video monetized. Hold on, before I play the crazy. Let me lower that. Yeah. And get back into the gaming here. Wait, you were gonna play your video with Eric. I'll play that video in just a little bit. Yeah, I'll play that video right now. Hold on, let me get that video ready. If you guys remember, oh, this is gonna be a good test too. Yeah. Okay. All right. This is gonna be a good test. We're gonna put in we are change. No. Eric Schmidt. Okay. We'll put Eric Schmidt in there. Our video, you know, even though all the videos here are old of him talking, our video of us talking to him and him talking back to us, not really sure. We are. Why does that come up? We are. What? We are. Come on. Come on. Doesn't autocorrect the we are change at all. There it is. 35,000 views. Eric Schmidt being confronted. Here's Hold on. Look, they put in what the Bilderberg is according to Wikipedia here. Oh, this is pretty funny.
With Hillary Clinton, and there does seem to be some kind of
The audio's low. Let me up the audio.
with Hillary Clinton, and there does seem to be some kind of
collusion. You believe this?
Well, I'm asking you.
You clearly do. Okay.
Well, let's not curse here. We don't want this video to be demonetized on YouTube.
Essentially, what I brought up in the video between me, let me lower the volume now. Essentially, what I brought up between me and Eric Schmidt was the fact that Google was, of course. Let me play this in the background. It was so random when I saw him. essentially with Google and Eric Schmidt financing First Draft, which is a nonprofit that pretty much was the first entity in our modern day to use the term fake news, and a lot of the talking points that they came out of were repeated by Hillary Clinton and the mainstream media to attack alternative voices. And Eric Schmidt financed that. He was, of course, also volunteering himself to be a close advisor of Hillary Clinton. Of course, just showing the clear collusion that was going on between Google executives. This is, again, our video of confronting Eric Schmidt, which, surprisingly, 35,000 views only. Yeah, our first confrontation with Eric Schmidt was back in 2011. And Room Mike says, probably what doomed your account. Yeah. Our Google accounts have not been the same ever since. So yeah, that's our video with Mr. Eric Schmidt himself. All right, blasting techno music. Russian Suka Blast techno music. I like this song. I like this little mix here. I hope you guys are enjoying it as well. Let me know if it's too loud or not loud enough. Put the link in the comment section for you guys to check out there. Got it. All makes sense. Lowercase L in YouTube version. Yep, lowercase L instead of I, so we could not get caught. Because every time you talk about Iran on YouTube, demonetized. I'm like, you son of a. And it's hard because once your videos get demonetized, like, you lose a crap ton of money. All right, we're gonna keep playing video games here just for a little bit longer. Little tiny bit longer. I'm really enjoying Apex Legends. This is a really fun game. P1 Underbus is Suka Black.
So be it.
P1 Underbus says, I think this guy confused. I don't think that was the case.
We have no choice but to win.
Plus, me and the Pool Man are pretty much polar opposites in every aspect. There's only 2 of us? We got 8 seasons?
Introducing your champion. Wanna win? Do what I do. Let's make a choice.
Hey, teammate, hope all is well. Just wanted to remind you before we play Digital Combat that war is murder, taxation is theft, police are gangs, and politicians are criminals. Hope you're having a good night.
Ready to go. Ready up.
I suggest we do some research
Ooh,
in this
he's
area.
bringing us here. The elusive man says, night, everyone. Room Mike says, I almost forgot to ask Luke, did you see the Joe Rogan podcast with Bob Lazar? No. What happened with Bob Lazar? Who is Bob Lazar, by the way? Sorry. What happened with Bob Lazar? Who is Bob Lazar?
Damage.
Look at all this stuff. Oh, I am about to die.
Healing my wounds.
Ooh, I like that. Bob Lazar is a man that claims to have worked at Area 51, but a lot of high-tech devices that were there. Yeah, I want to see that interview. How did it go? I saw Joe Rogan talking about him going to be doing that interview. I'm curious how that interview went. Was it good? Or was the guy seen as like a joke and laughed at? Or was it like legitimate, like, whoa, can't believe he said that or believes that, or this came out or that came out? Like, which one? what was your understanding of the interview that happened between that guy and Joe Rogan? Curious to hear your big time former Area 1 employee and huge UFU guru Bob Lazar. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of stuff. I've been hearing people either really like him or really don't like him. And I've been hearing conflicting reports on this Bob guy and what people make of him. Like, I heard really good things and I heard really bad things.
Enemy spotted. Opening fire. Reloading.
Yay. Alright. Time to go. You guys seem genuine, but personally I'm always a bit skeptical of the UFO topics. Yeah, I'm always very skeptical as well. I think you should be. There's so much disinformation. There's so many people just trying to... Where are they shooting?
Let's explore this way. Never mind. Might be something good this way.
Yeah, I think skepticism is the only way to go. Everyone's like, hey, what do you think about this and this and that? I'm like, I don't know. Like, I need some proof before I tell you anything. I need some evidence. Give me some of that evidence. But some things are very difficult to prove. So I could understand why something like Area 51, which is
Recharging my shields.
shrouded in so much mystery and so many secrets, how it could be extremely difficult to get any information that's going to correlate. I kind of wish Rogan brought up if Lazar has documents, since he said that it was on the front of a newspaper in the 1980s. If he has those, yeah, I would love to see them.
Recharging my shields.
Yeah, the more we could see, the better. Papers or documents relating to his work in Area 51.
Body shield here. Level 2.
I don't think a lot of...
We're inside the next ring. A net positive.
I don't think Area 51 employees would have documents of their employment, to be completely honest with you. Like, if you think about it, like, hey, I work at Area 51. Oh, here's my ID badge proving it. Like, I mean, it just doesn't really fit the narrative, to be honest with you. Right? I mean, if you're working at Area 51,
likely shift the delta in our favor.
Reloading.
Subject spotted. Enemy spotted. The participants have reduced by 50%.
Where are you shooting at? Oh, this gun has such a load up time.
Target spotted here. Placing gas trap.
Hostile close.
John.
Spotted.
He got me. He's on the roof. I have a stink bomb. So the stink bomb just went off. But I'm underneath the stairs. Karen said, "Yep." LOL. Remote government employees do generally have documents showing where they work. Yeah, but if you're working at a secret government facility like Area 51, you would think you'd have some kind of cover, right? I mean, that's what I would do. Like, hey, we got some secret stuff going on there with some alien stuff, right? Imagine that's the case. Like, hey, we got some alien stuff or some high-level U.S. military technology that we don't want any government, other government in the world to get their hands on. Let's keep this top secret. You don't work at Area 51. You work at the Wendy's down by Fort Meade or whatever, you know, like that kind of thing. Or you work at Fort Meade, or you work at Fort whatever, something. That would make more sense to me. You know they have CBD water now? It's so weird.
I cannot wait to win this match, friend.
Weird, taste greenish, like.
My thesis.
It's supposedly, I saw it, try it. Nano amplified hemp extract, immune system support, wellness support, certified non-THC, non-psychoactive, super hydrating. How is something super hydrating? That's when I know you're full of crap. 10 milligrams of CBD, nanotech. Fancy. Alkaline, natural CBD water. Nano amplified. Experience the difference. I hate advertising. But if this is a legit product,
where we claim the lost lives.
Hello, Mr. Cockhead. Patty speaking. As you can see, it appears that we are going down. Now would be a good time to reflect on.
hey guys, as we land, just wanted to remind you guys that war is murder, taxation is theft, police are gangs, and politicians are criminals. Hope you guys are having a good night. Let's go in here. I think we're all alone. Got my arc star. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to arc star the ish out of somebody.
Round 1. Countdown.
Yeah, this guy.
Check your map.
I think I still all alone.
Blood.
Yeah, this is way better than the other one. I think I'm all here by myself. That's so weird. Don't need this. When I land, I just grab everything I can. Yeah, sure. The son of a gun was already in there. Let me go over here. Is there a South Park game? Hold on, I'm responding to some of the comments in there. Someone said, have you ever thought about streaming a South Park game? That sounds fun. Yeah, I'll do that.
Body shield here. Level 1.
Sounds really fun. How are the South Park games?
There is a leader kill leader.
Watch out for the new kill leader, friend.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll be totally down to stream the South Park games. Alright, where are we going? Cheeky breaky babies. Doesn't do any damage. I need to put back. Nope. I watched a bit of the South Park game on PlayStation 4, and the single player of it seems pretty fun. I gotta check that out. After this, I usually just watch other people play video games. So I'm most likely going to do that after the streaming session. And I'll keep an eye out if I see the PlayStation game being, the PlayStation South Park game being played, I'll definitely check it out. Ooh, we got our own little... Wait, is that a player back there? We need a book bag, very much. Come on. Nope, don't need this. I like weird music that we're listening to. Who's going to be your host of the night? Mike, I'm going to let you decide. We're about, close to finishing it off here. Ooh. We're close to finishing it off here, so Mike, I'm gonna let you do the decision here. I'm gonna let you decide who we're gonna have on next. Who do you recommend? Uh-oh, people were here already. Jade just donated 1 ice cream. Thank you so much, Jade. I appreciate that very much. Where's the care package at?
I suggest we do some research in this area.
Oh, they're all the way over there.
Getting shot at. I think I may have been spotted. Reloading. Firing. Reloading. Shot at.
I could use...
I am taking fire, friends.
No, I could use a book bag. Yes. Okay, got a book bag.
Need to recharge my shield.
Okay.
Giving my shield to recharge. The enemies are shooting at me.
Let's go help out our teammates.
I am down.
And our teammates down.
Hostile right
Where are you guys at?
Participants have reduced by 50%.
My guess is either Tony Rumble, Anarchy Austin, or maybe a random small streamer. I saw Anarchy Austin. His stream wasn't bad. What he was doing the chat where you randomly like get connected with people through a video chat. And of course, since it's the internet.
Contact. Contact with hostile. Hostile right here.
Take a deep breath. Gas trap deployed.
Oh shit. I cursed, I'm sorry. I forgot I was in burst mode. Okay. I haven't seen Tony Rumble. What is Tony Rumble about? A random small streamer would be good, but I don't wanna promote anyone who's either a chode, a square, or a boob. I don't want to promote a chode, a boob, or square. He found a conspiracy guy that likes to talk about aliens using that service. What? Tony, is that the Tony Room? Anarchy Austin's interesting because when he was doing his stream with just random people being connected, video chat, random person, video chat, random person, video chat, of course he would get the usual dude with the dingling. That doesn't get old on the internet. And people dropping the hard N-word, like usually kids. And it was like shocking to me to see how many like young kids drop the hard N-word, and it definitely seemed like they were doing it mainly because of how PC our culture has become, and it wasn't really just to hurt people, it was more to shock them because of how sanitized a lot of the stuff that we see online is. And a lot of kids who see that automatically go to the extremes of like, hey, this is not okay, I'm gonna do it. Don't touch the stove, I'm gonna touch the stove. And I think it's indicative to show just how backward some aspects of our society are that create situations where young people actually do this. Room Mike says Tony Rumble does a lot of crypto, and he is playing a new game called My Friend Pedro. All right, what's his? Is he just at Tony Rumble? Let me see if I can find his channel.
Introducing your champion.
Have you prepared for your end? I have.
Hey, awesome people, random people online, just wanted to remind you guys that war is murder, taxation is theft, police are gangs, and politicians are criminals. Hope you guys are having a good night. Whoa, that's a lot of people. Yeah, we got one weapon. We got the same weapon we had last time. I didn't know this one only goes on burst. Okay, this is more my weapon. I like this weapon. Put that right here. Throw a stank bomb in there. Where are my teammates? Just collecting random stuff, even though I don't have any.
Administering medical aid.
One shot at me. Pushing out. Pushing out. I'm just gonna hide here until. Take some medicine, it'll be okay. Okay, I'm okay.
Down to subject.
Check you through. Alright, I got this one. Yeah, took one pull down. I'll make sure to try to find more interesting people to host next time, Luke. Whatever you like, Room Mike. I appreciate the suggestions. I'm most likely going to do that Tony guy that you're talking about. Oh, I got shot at. Did I have? Come on in, buddy. Did I have a shield on? No, I didn't have a shield. Everything here is purged. I needed that, baby. Bad boy. Huh. Alright. Alright. I got what I needed. Now let's go get that mean guy who just shot me up there. You did great, Mike. I appreciate the suggestions. You always come through with the suggestions. They're always pretty good. Alright, I don't want that single weapon. Ooh. Send me Tony Rumbo's handle. I knocked one person down. Send me Tony Rumbo's handle. Crypto Queen says Tony is a good guy. Okay, I'll host Tony. It's been officially decided, Crypto Queen. Remember, he can't be a square, a boob, or a chode. Putting in his channel name. Tony Rumbo. Okay. Alright. So he's going to be one more game. One more game. And then Tony Rumbo's going to be on this channel. Make sure there's no echo here. Pause that. Thank you, Room Mike. I appreciate you always being on here and helping me do the D-Live thing. Yeah, man, we're doing great on here, man. Got verified. Out of Works came out of nowhere and then dropped a Ninjini. That was pretty awesome of you. Jade is back in the house.
We got this round squared away.
Oh wait, no, that was the music. Why did I close the music? That's some interesting music. I like weird Slavic music.
This is your champion.
Well, yeah, it's weird too.
Remember me, friends. I may kill you.
The music for this is insane. Hold on. Hey, random teammates. How you guys doing? Hope you guys are having a good night. Just wanted to remind you guys that war is murder, taxation is theft, police are gangs, and politicians are criminals. Hope you guys are having a good night.
War is amazing. Shut up.
What is amazing?
War.
I can't hear you through the jelly donuts in your mouth.
That's not jelly donuts. Actually served in the military, unlike you. Fucking cunt.
How do you know? How do you know I didn't? Well, most war. Can you say most wars are justified?
It doesn't matter if you did or didn't. I know you're not in right now.
They don't have
Say most.
they don't have PlayStations in country. But hey, you gotta admit there's a point when it comes to questioning politicians or not believing politicians.
I'm trying to get We will discuss this in one second.
No! Darn it, my control's going out. That guy wouldn't want to have any of it. He was triggered. He was triggered. I kind of doubt they're going to recover my banner. Crypto Keys to spread the word. Alright, one more game. I can't end it on that note. I can't end it on that note. By the way, the music video to this is absolutely ridiculous. It's just people. It's just like these weird people dancing everywhere. Hold on. Wow, that's intense. Slavic people, they're most likely aliens. Let's just admit it here. All right, let's just admit it. Room Mike, Luke, are you going to be watching the Democratic debates later this week? Probably not. Maybe I could do a live stream of me watching the presidential debate. What do you guys think? Would you guys want to watch the debates with me? Slavic people doing Slavic things. Yep, Room Mike, you're definitely right. B1 on the bus is entertained. All right, let's. I don't back down. I say it like it is. Hey, welcome back, random people. Just wanted to remind you guys before we play digital combat sports that war is murder, taxation is theft, police are gangs, and politicians are criminals. Hope you guys are having a good night. Sometimes people have microphones, sometimes.
Very interesting.
Did you call me a turkey? Or did you say you want some beef jerky?
I think that was very interesting.
Ah. Oh, thank you. Oh, they got me. One dude here. He's almost down. I almost knocked him out. Good job. Yeah. Yeah, good. I'm keeping an eye out. He's doing a dance. She's doing a dance. Do your dance. Be strong, independent woman.
Hold on.
And do your dance. Oh, let me set up some traps, and then I'll get the other guy up. Oh, you got him? Oh, that's very gracious of you. I'm gonna go loot now. B100 Bus says yes to streaming the debates. Yes, a lot of people. Okay, yeah, let's watch the debates and stream it. I think that'd be cool.
We should conduct a search.
Yeah, let's watch the debates and stream them. And when are they? Thursday? Wait, I may not. Wednesday? I could do them Wednesday. Wait, no, they're Wednesday and Thursday. Let's see, because redistribution of the debates. I think they're banning that. What? They took down one of our teammates? Oh, come on. Where did my teammates go? Hopefully D-Live will allow people to stream the debates. I think D-Live will, but they made it so people can't stream it. All my teammates left. Out of sync with server. There are two debates, one on Thursday, one on Friday. Hopefully D-Live will allow people to stream. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. This song, this music video, look at it. You see what's happening? Antifa. They're pretty good dance moves, you gotta admit. Dance moves is pretty legit. Wow, they got a lot of them. I gotta learn some of these dance moves so I can fit in with my brethren. My brothers from other mothers. The Russians and Polish do hate each other. Those are hooligans there. Hey there, teammates. Hope you guys are having a good night. Just wanted to remind you guys that war is murder, taxation is theft, police are gangs, and politicians are criminals. Hope you guys are having a good night. Room Mike says, did you jam to this music in your home country, Luke? Low. No, I didn't. When I was in Poland, I wasn't jamming out to any like crazy Slavic music that you're hearing now. I'm learning the dance moves. And I'm probably gonna go to Poland soon. So I'm gonna be Slaving it up with my family. Ooh, that's quick. Wow, it's like a total race. It's like, hurry up, get it.
Body shield here. Level 1. We should conduct a search right here. Check out this way.
Let me give them a fake ping.
Spotted a subject over there.
Maybe that'll get them over to where.
Somebody shot the dragon. Everywhere. He's gonna be everywhere.
Oh wait, they're following me now. Darn it.
I suspect we will find something here.
Was Putin's son didn't listen to Slavic music when he was younger? No, I didn't. I was still young. That's a pretty good song.
Search this area.
Yeah, in Mother Poland, we were too poor to even have. We were too poor to even have music. Is that false alarm or something? I like how there's no damage from jumps here. Now you put someone? Where did you see someone? Beat Nick Levin. Thank you so much for following. I appreciate that very much. I like your name. That's gonna be it for me with this particular game. Hope you guys have fun with me and my fellow Look at that. My favorite Slavic people. We did it. I had a lot of fun. I'm gonna be hosting this guy because you guys said so. I blindly follow you with faith because without you guys, I'm nothing. So thank you again so much for watching. Stay tuned for more, and appreciate all the Linos and you guys subscribing. Host fool.